Hip-hop didn't start in a boardroom. It didn't begin in a studio. Before the billion-dollar endorsements, before streaming, and before rap took over the world, there was a party. It began with a party, a rec room, and a 15-year-old girl with a vision. August 11th, 1973, 1520 Sedgwick Avenue. Behind what would become the first hip-hop party was Cindy Campbell, a teenage girl with a plan and the younger sister of Clive Campbell, known to the world as DJ Kool Herc, the father of hip-hop culture. Her name is often left out of the story, but without Cindy Campbell, the often overlooked mother of hip-hop, there would have been no first party, no foundation, no culture as we know it. The South Bronx in the early 1970s was on fire, literally. Urban decay, poverty, and a city on the brink of bankruptcy. But Cindy Campbell, a 15-year-old student at Alfred E. Smith High School, wasn't focused on despair. Cindy Campbell was born in Jamaica, West Indies, and immigrated to the Bronx with her family in the mid-1960s. She was the youngest sibling in the Campbell household, which included her older brother Clive Campbell, later known as DJ Kool Herc. In 1973, Cindy was a student at Alfred E. Smith Career and Technical Education High School in the Bronx, known for her sense of style and entrepreneurial mindset. She had style, ambition, and a hustler's instinct. Wanting to buy new clothes for the school year, Cindy came up with an idea: host a back-to-school party, charge admission, and keep the profits. 25 cents for girls, 50 cents for guys. The venue? The recreation room in her apartment building, 1520 Sedgwick Avenue. Cindy's older brother, Clive Campbell, DJ Kool Herc, had been experimenting with sound, using 2 turntables to extend the breakbeat, the part of the song the dancers loved most. Clive, then 18 years old, had developed a reputation in their neighborhood for his sound system skills. Inspired by Jamaican sound system culture, Clive became known as DJ Kool Herc, experimenting with 2 turntables to isolate and extend the breakbeat, the part of funk and soul records that got people dancing. Cindy saw the potential. If Herc provided the music, she'd handle the promotion, logistics, and vibe. She designed hand-drawn flyers, spread the word at school and around the neighborhood. And on August 11th, 1973, history walked in the door but didn't know it yet. A perfect family collaboration, in a moment that would unknowingly change music history. Cindy designed and distributed hand-drawn flyers around the Bronx, advertising a party in the rec room of 1520 Sedgwick Avenue, their family's apartment building. The event was simple. Cindy handled the door, Herc provided the music, the Bronx kids showed up, and history was made. That night, dozens of kids packed the rec room at 1520 Sedgwick Avenue. Kool Herc debuted his merry-go-round technique, seamlessly looping the breaks of tracks like James Brown's Give It Up or Turn It Loose and the incredible bongo band's Apache. The result? A crowd explosion. The crowd went wild. B-boys and B-girls danced, MCs grabbed the mic, and a cultural revolution began, rooted in Cindy's vision and planning. This wasn't just a party. It was the blueprint for a new cultural movement, born from Cindy's vision and Herc's sound. After the success of the first party, Cindy expanded her efforts, hosting more events at community centers and parks. She booked venues, negotiated fees, and became hip-hop's first promoter, creating the business model that would fuel the culture's growth. Cindy organized and promoted more parties, helping expand the scene beyond Sedgwick Avenue to community centers, parks, and school gyms. She understood the business side, setting prices, managing venues, marketing. In a time when hip-hop had no industry, Cindy Campbell was its first entrepreneur. While Herc gained fame for his DJ techniques, it was Cindy who laid the groundwork, turning a community event into a movement. As hip-hop evolved, early narratives often centered male DJs and MCs, with little attention paid to the women who organized, promoted, and supported the culture. For years, the spotlight stayed on DJ Kool Herc, deservedly so. But Cindy's role was often erased. Only in recent years, thanks to historians, journalists, and Cindy's own advocacy, has her pivotal role received the recognition it deserves. It wasn't until historians, activists, and hip-hop preservationists began to document the full story that Cindy was recognized as a foundational figure. She didn't just organize a party. She built the stage where hip-hop was born. Today, Cindy Campbell is celebrated as the mother of hip-hop, a visionary organizer whose back-to-school party sparked a cultural revolution. In 2007, efforts to landmark 1520 Sedgwick Avenue succeeded, officially recognizing it as the birthplace of hip-hop. Cindy continues to speak globally, advocating for preserving hip-hop history and uplifting women's roles in the culture.